Welcome to our first meal prep with Shalese McMillan. Again, my name is Kelly Adams with Organic Scope Fitness, and today we are going to learn about meal prep. All right, so Shalese, welcome.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you for joining us again. I'm excited about what we're going to learn today. Can you give us an overview of what we're going to learn?
Yes, we're going to talk about all things meal prep. So this was the first week of your online kettlebell series, and we saw how excited everyone was to post those pictures, show us that you've been working out. So now we want to talk about what can enhance you to get to that look that you're trying to get to, because it's great you're working out, but you can't get there unless you're, eating right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to talk about is meal prepping. So the first thing we want to talk about is, first you got to make a list. You got to know what you're going to get when you go to the grocery store.
Right.
So, because if not, when we go to the grocery store, I know I'm guilty. I buy everything because one, I'm hungry, two, that looks good, and that may not be something that I'm going to eat for the week. So I suggest make a list, then go to the store. After you leave the store, go home, do whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Save meal prep for the next day, because I know what I find is very overwhelming. I feel like I've spent 4 hours between the grocery store, coming home, trying to cook all the food.
That's a good tip.
And it makes you feel like you don't want to keep doing it.
Now, what should we have on that list?
So you want to make sure that you've got some fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
That's number one. Okay. I'm not worried about protein because everybody eats their protein. The biggest thing that I think a lot of us forget about are fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
So I like to plan my meals around fruits and vegetables. And when I go in the grocery store, I like to look for a bag of fruit. So this is actually a bag of apples. And the reason why I say that is because typically your fruits that are in the bag are going to be more of your serving size. I'm sure we've all seen the big pieces of fruit and you're just like, oh my goodness, look how big that apple is. Look how big that orange is.
I don't want any fruit to eat like that.
But some of us actually do, because we think the bigger, the better.
Money's worth.
Yes, you're getting your money's worth. But this is actually more consistent with the actual serving size.
Good.
So I just suggest if you see any fruit in the bag, typically this is going to be, better for you as far as serving size. And actually we have orange to show, but actually our single piece of orange is actually still closer to a serving size.
Good.
And then you also want to think about what snacks. What are you going to eat during the week? So for snacks, I say put a protein with a carb. So I've got some almonds here. So almonds and grapes would be a good snack. I also like cheese. So I buy the not string cheese, but yeah, it's like the little square stick cheeses, and I'll do that with grapes as well. Or I like rice cakes. So rice cakes and cheese, or we also have peanut butter, or you could do almond butter, cashew butter, your choice. You can choose that for a snack.
Now, my mom and I have debated, or not necessarily debated, but we've looked at the label for peanut butter versus almond butter. She doesn't want to buy $8 almond butter. Is peanut butter okay?
Yes, okay. Because when I compare, if you're comparing calories to calories,
It's the same.
it's the same. What you really need to watch is the serving size. So again, we're talking about meal prep.
Okay.
So when we've gotten home, we've decided I want to have peanut butter or almond butter. You want to take your household measuring utensils, and
if you don't have any, it's worth the investment.
You can go to the dollar store,
Yeah.
and get some household measuring utensils. So when you're looking on this, it says serving size 2 tablespoons, and for 2 tablespoons, that's 190 calories. So you want to actually take it and measure out what 2 tablespoons is, because you want to make sure that you're aware. And even a lot of people say, oh, I only eat like a tablespoon. Probably going to find out you may have been eating 4 tablespoons. And then when that comes, then you've also been eating more calories throughout the day.
So you've been eating double.
You've been eating double. So you've got to do some math. So if you realize, hey, so you're going to do 190 times 2 if that's what you've been doing.
Wow.
Or you just may do 1 tablespoon. Then it's half. And then it's just 90, 85. Yeah. That's horrible. Shalese. But yes, you get the point. So you can have this with your rice cake. Oh, you can put it even on a banana. Bananas get bad rap. I'm just saying. I know everybody always talks about how it's high in carbs, but you still can get potassium from a banana. But again, just like we were saying, watch it when you get those bananas, because we can find bananas that are this long. And again, that would be more than a serving size. So what you may do in that case is maybe just eat half if you end up getting a larger banana.
That makes sense.
All right, so we've got our almonds, and then one of my favorites that I actually love is pumpkin seeds as far as a good snack. And again, this actually says serving size 1/4 of a cup. So again, my household measuring cup, I have it here. I can actually measure out what 1/4 of a cup is. I actually invested in some little small Ziploc bags where I can measure it out.
Because otherwise, what we doing?
We opening it and we eating the whole bag. We on the phone, we talking, if we have children, we'll run after children, and again, before we know it,
Our hands is going in.
yes. And for 1/4 of a cup, this is 150 calories. Before we know it, we've eaten 500 calories of pumpkin seeds. And even though pumpkin seeds, yes, they are great for you, we can still overindulge in foods that we like. And these are salted, and they have all types of flavors. Yes, please try. They have all types of flavors. I'm more of a plain person, but they do have different flavors that you can eat. I've never had them. You never had pumpkin seeds? They're great. And pumpkin seeds also are good because they have protein. So you can actually eat them for a snack. If you like a salad, you could put them on a salad. Or however you would want to add some seeds. I've seen where, you can add it to yogurt if you wanted to, or to your smoothie.
Where'd you get it from?
I actually got those from Sprouts.
Okay.
Yeah, I got those from Sprouts. So here's a little small container that we are showing you that you can actually go buy. That way you can reuse it, and this is also cost effective. So either or, if you're a bag girl, lady, get the bag. If you'd rather be cost effective and buy a small container, do that. You can put your nut butter in here. You can put your nuts or your seeds.
Hummus?
Hummus, yes.
That's actually why I purchased these. So I had hummus, and then I would put like my veggies in here.
Yes. And hummus and veggies are another great snack. Hummus and celery, hummus and peppers, hummus and carrots is what we do. Hummus and cucumbers. It's also a great snack. Or if you're someone like me, I'm on the road all day. So sometimes it's easier for me to do mini snacks as my meals. So I may do hummus and a veggie, or I will do grapes and cheese, but I'll just eat that every few hours, and then when I go home I kind of eat a bigger meal. But that kind of helps me steer away from bad choices, especially because I'm in my car. I can go to any fast food or anywhere I want to eat.
It's tempting.
So it's very tempting. So I try to be smart, and again, meal prep. So along with meal prep, you want to go ahead and do it either for a couple of days, meaning, hey, if you're meal prepping on Sunday, at least do it through Wednesday. Or if you're one of those people that I don't have enough time, do it for the entire week. It's easy for me because I don't have kids right now, so I can do mine Sunday through Wednesday. So go ahead and measure out all of your snacks for either 5 days or for 3 days. And go ahead and have it. You can even put little labels on it if you want. If you like to drink a smoothie in the morning, you can even prepare small bags of your spinach, your kale, the frozen fruit. Put it in the freezer, put it in the refrigerator, and then that way in your Ziploc bag, and then go ahead and take it out in the morning, dump all the contents out in the blender, boom. Quick, easy, 10 seconds, you're out the door. I've also got some other containers just to show. So if you are going to an office and you need to take a meal. So this one, again, is a container that has a divider. And so sometimes what I do for Josh is I may put his protein over here because I'm not worried again about him getting protein. I'm worried about him eating his vegetables. So I kind of fill the bigger section for him with his vegetables. Or if I do put the meat over here, I put veggies in the bigger portion and even in the smaller portion just to make sure. And for our lunches, we want a protein, a carb, and a little bit of a starch. So our starches, rice, corn, peas, and potatoes. So you only want a small amount.
And what's I was gonna say, what's the ideal size of what that carb intake should be for that serving?
So we want to do about 1/4 of a cup. Here we go. We want to do something small for the starch. We don't want anything big. So if we're looking at our plate, we want half that plate to be veggie, and then the other half you want it divided into your protein and your starch.
Okay, because this is what I'm guilty of. I'm guilty of a cup of carbs.
And we can. Now, ladies, if you're going to go run a half marathon, you're going to need those starch. You're going to need that starch. So, yes, depending on your day, I will say that, yes.
Okay.
So, if you know that tomorrow you're going to go run a marathon, then you're probably going to want a carb load, is what they say. So, you're going to eat the night before. So, you're going to want to eat a little bit more carbs.
But if you're not working out?
Yeah, if you're not working out, do a small amount of the starch, okay? Because the starch is going to contain a lot more calories than your vegetable. Your vegetable is going to be 30 calories, 40 calories. Get full off broccoli, get full off green beans. It's going to provide you those antioxidants, those good things that our body needs. Fiber that's going to help stay in your stomach and keep you full longer. So that's what we want to eat more of. I mean, we're supposed to eat 7 to 9, I think even I heard the latest, 9 to 13 servings of raw fruits and vegetables. I mean, it keeps going up. And most of us only eat 1 to 2 servings. So that is why I focus, yes, me too, even the dietitian, that is why I try to focus so heavily on eating your fruits and your vegetables and eating colors, okay? Not just sticking to the green. Green is great, you should have greens every day, but trying carrots. And there's so many different fruits and vegetables out there. Just try them all. You can find one in every color. Squash, just find something that you like that you eat. And then, I even got a salad container, which I actually got this from Kelly's Son's school fundraiser, but there are some containers at the store that you can find. And what I like about it is, again, salad dressing is a big issue with meal prep.
Huge.
So it comes with a little small container, and I do have another one that I got from the store, and it also came with a small container. Because again, the serving size for dressing is typically 2 tablespoons. So this is 1 tablespoon.
So with the ranch, you have 2 tablespoons, but it's 140 calories. Versus you have your zesty, 60 calories.
Yes.
So the lighter the dressing, the better. This is what I've learned. So
Yes.
I'm trying to cross my husband over from ranch to something lighter, vinaigrette or Italian.
Yeah. And I will say also, just to give you another secret when you're grocery shopping, we as consumers see words like, oh, this says fat-free, or this says sugar-free, this is the better salad dressing. I challenge you to compare it, because if you compare it, all they did to trick you was, if it says fat-free, it's got more sugar. If it says sugar-free, it's got more fat. So in that case, you might as well buy the regular ranch and stick to your 2 tablespoons. But see, in our minds, that says sugar-free. So I can eat 4 tablespoons of ranch dressing.
Don't get tricked.
Don't get tricked. Do not get tricked. So that's my other little tip for meal prep. And then lastly, I actually got this one at the dollar store. Just another small little container where I put wraps. So that's another quick, easy snack idea. I do turkey wraps. I add lettuce, tomato. I use avocado mayo, or you can use avocado spread, whatever you want to use. But again, just something quick and easy, and then I'll put carrots off to the side, or celery.
That's a good one.
Just something quick for snack. And then my last idea I want to share with people is this little handy container that I purchased, because like I said, I am on the road all day. So again, something that kind of helps me stay prepared is this kind of meal box. And we got this from GNC, which it was a little on the pricey side. I'm sure you can get something cheaper on Amazon. But it contains, it actually comes with containers that you can put your meals in. And there's actually 3 slots for meals, but then you also have on the sides where, you can also I put my snacks on the sides. And it comes with 2 ice packs, so it stays.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it actually will stay frozen and good for up to 8 hours. And it's also good because Josh, who works nights, it's good for him because a lot of times he can't get home. So he will just take this with all his meals and snacks, and he has everything for the day. So
It looks like drinks can go like.
yes, drink. He will stick the shaker bottle, so he'll take it. So he'll have like his protein shake during the day. So you can also do that as well.
That's nice.
Yes. So this is also something as far as meal prep. I've seen little book bags that people may get, but just another way. Again, you want to be as prepared as you possibly can, because when you're prepared, you have that plan. You're prepared. You're less likely to fall into food temptations. So, with that said, I hope you all have enjoyed our first meal prep session and that you got something out of it. And if you have any specific questions, please comment, post in the Facebook group, and Kelly and I can't wait to come with you to bring you another video.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you, Shalese, for joining us.
No problem.
Like Shalese said, if you have questions, hit us up in the Facebook chat. You can always email Shalese. What's a good email for you?
You can email me at smcmill29@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.